Listen, I know I look a bit odd right now. I can explain. I didn't want to wait till I finished doing my hair for me to do the video, so I just thought, you know what, I'm almost done, might as well just start now. Yeah, so that looks ghetto. So basically, if I'm looking at the video, Shemaya, you being for real? Here we go again. Yes. Here we do go again. You guys might be wondering, I actually don't know why I decided to do this when I know I can't multitask. So anyway, people say, oh, it's just lucid dreaming, isn't it, everything? Listen, they're coming to get me. I'm not even kidding. They're coming to get me, and I know it for a fact that they're actually coming to get me. I just don't know what I did to deserve this treatment, and it's crazy. So I'm gonna tell you about 3 events. Trust me, there's been thousands. Am I sweating? I'm gonna just tell you about 3 events. I always wake up in the night. I kind of don't know why, and it's between, if I go to bed late, it would be between 2 and 5. I know between like 12 and 3 supposedly meant to be the devil's hour and everything. I'm always waking up at those times, and it's actually kind of mad because sometimes I'll be a bit scared and sometimes I won't be, because like I actually kind of don't care. Like, I'm just used to it now. It's whatever. It's like sometimes when I get it, I know beforehand that I'm going to get it, and that will be the first story that I tell you, when I knew that I was going to get it. But it's actually mad because I'll be speaking to people,
but they'll be asking me, oh, when was the last time you got it?
And I'll be like, not for a while, you know, but now that I spoke about it, I bet I'm going to get it again. And it happened. I got it again, and I'm going to tell you about that one too. I feel like if you don't get it, you just feel like, you know what, I don't really care, you're just chatting rubbish. But if you do get it, then you know, because you've experienced it yourself. If you don't get it, then just think that we're all crazy, but it's fine, because when it happens to you, I don't want to hear no complaining. I just can't multitask. I don't know why I thought it would have been a good idea to do this when I can't even think straight. I'm trying to make sure it don't burn, even though it's probably already worn up, but it's burning my fingers. It burned there. I feel like I need to tell you more about sleep paralysis before I talk about the stories. I feel like only the people that know me, that have been to my house, know there's something wrong with this house. I swear down, I'm not even kidding, there's something wrong with this house. Maybe it's haunted or what, but there's just something. I'm not even gonna start saying dumb things now because I don't want to die tonight. I know, like, people in my family doing Ouija boards, all this kind of madness called tarot. Why them tarot cards, tarot readers? I don't know what the heck they are, but you don't see me going those because I'm not doing it. I don't want to die. I'm not. I'm going to heaven. I swear I made a video on this like about probably 2 or 3 years ago. Everybody thought I was joking, but it's fine. Things in this house that are playing me come start playing with you. I don't want to hear an apology because I'm not going to help you. I'm not even going to get into that before people actually start thinking that I'm crazy. When I'm at home, it's like a lot of the time in the night I'm awake by myself. If I fall asleep in the day and then I go to bed, like when I'm actually tired, it'll be harder to fall asleep, and that's when it's like easier for me to get sleep paralysis. Sometimes I know when I'm gonna get it because it just feels weird. Some of the times out of nowhere, and I'll just wake up and it feels like you're dreaming, but it's like lucid dreaming. You're dreaming but you're conscious at the same time. When you have sleep paralysis, you can open your eyes but you can't move. It feels like you're dreaming. You know that you're not. It feels too real to be dreaming. But when it's over, it feels like it was a dream, because even though it felt so long while it was happening, it's like it was over quick. I don't know if that makes sense. Every time it happens to me, I know that it's happening for so long, and then when it's over, it feels like it went by fast, but I know that it was happening for ages because I recall lying there for so long. I don't know how people be getting it for like 10 to 30 seconds. That is never the case for me. I feel like I'm about to die when I get it. I'm so over it now that I just lie there and wait for it to be over. I don't even try to get out of it. I just sit there and wait. You're in and out of sleep, like you're dreaming, but you're not. You see oh my god, you see and hear things that aren't there either. Your mind playing tricks on you. I know that people see scary things when they get it, but I don't see scary things when I get it. I don't know if it's just me, but I get it. It's like if I think of something, I won't see it what I'm thinking, because I don't even... I look so odd right now. It's like I just hear things that aren't there. Sometimes I will see things, but it's not like dramatic. Like I don't be seeing things that are gonna give me a heart attack, things like that. If I ever see things when I'm getting it, it's just people that I know, which doesn't make no sense. When I get sleep paralysis, usually I will hear like relatives or family members whispering so close to my ear, or like deep voices that I ain't never heard before. I will hear, you know, like chalkboards and the desks from school and little children laughing. I'll be hearing that. Like, why am I in a classroom when I'm supposed to be sleeping in bed? Make it make sense. I think you already know what sleep paralysis is. If you don't know what it is, then go look it up on the internet. I feel like I'm talking too much now, so I'm just actually gonna get into the video. I said story time, but where's the story time? I just spat you. The first story I'm going to tell you is the time when I knew I was going to get sleep paralysis. This isn't no joke. Actually, it wasn't funny, because I was in bed. I'd woken up in the middle of the night. It's like I just felt like if I fell asleep, I think I was lying on my back as well. Every time I'm lying on my back, I get it, but not every time, but like at least 90% of the time. Like I was lying on my back and I could feel myself falling asleep. It's like when I feel this certain way when I'm tired, it's like I know that I'm gonna get it, and I was just lying there thinking, I'm gonna get sleep paralysis. I was just lying there now. I found myself falling asleep. The way my room is, like the hallway light is on. It's like a shadow on the wall, but my bedroom light is never on. Saw something come past the wall, but that means it was like in the hallway. I could see the shadow just coming past. It's like it came into my room, and I kid you not, I was not sleeping. I wasn't asleep, and I got sleep paralysis. I swear down, I wasn't asleep. I'm not even kidding when I say that. That's why I keep doing this, because I'm not joking. I was not sleeping. Like, I was just lying there feeling so tired. I'm seeing the shadow, I'm thinking, I can feel it from like my feet all the way up to my neck, and I'm just stuck, and it feels tingly. Like, I don't know if you ever get stabbed in a dream and it feels really weird and tingly, but it doesn't hurt. That's what it feels like. And I'm just thinking, this doesn't make no sense, because it's not the first time I got sleep paralysis when I'm not sleeping. It's not the first time. I don't know why it happens when I'm not sleeping, but it just be happening, and I can't do anything about it. I feel like they're coming to get me, because why is it coming into my room and then it's just coming over my body and I'm getting sleep paralysis? Okay, so this one, it kind of didn't make no sense to me, because at first, what? This was like recently. I was getting sleep paralysis, and it's like, it felt real, but it felt fake. I knew I was in it, but I was in it for so long that like I just kind of got tired, and I kept making those. Like, I was going, because obviously when you have sleep paralysis, you can't open your mouth here, like you can't speak or nothing. Like, it takes so much energy to move things in your throat to try and make a noise. In my head, I was saying no, and I could hear myself saying no, and it's like I was trying to scream. In real life, it sounded like and like while I was doing it, I was saying no. That's not what everybody in the house heard, because like my sister's room's like here, and I could hear their beds moving. So I'm thinking, what is happening? And then I could hear footsteps, but I didn't know what's happening, because I was still I was still trying to say no, but that's not what it sounded like to them. Then I go like really loud now, yeah, and I got out of sleep paralysis. So I got out of it, and I was moving this teddy bear right here, yeah, like back into its position, and I turn around, and my little sister and my mum is by my room door, and I never jumped so hard in my life. I just looked and I said, what are you doing? And it's like, what happened? I'm thinking, what are you talking about? I just woke up. So I was like, you was making noise in your sleep, and Shabria said she thought I was crying. They all heard me make the loud because in my head, yeah, I swear, I was like, in my head. And I got up. That wasn't the noise that I made. I thought they were lying, because usually when I'm making noise and I have a sleep paralysis, nobody can hear me. So I'm thinking, how did they hear that? And she was like, you was making noise and you see, I thought there's something wrong with you. You was like going, So I said, I didn't know what happened. I told them I had sleep paralysis, and I was like, oh, it makes sense. I never knew that when you get, like, if you try to make noise, that people can hear you. To be honest, it feels like in another dimension. Another time, this is another story, so you're getting 4 now. There was another time when my little sister was sleeping in my bed, and I was having sleep paralysis, and like I was shaking and everything, and she didn't know what I was doing, but like I was trying to get her attention so that she could get me out of it. No, I wasn't, so she left me. It looked like to her that I was sleeping, and I swear down, my eyes were open. Like, I could see everything. That's the weirdest thing.
I feel guilty, you know.
Anything that could be happening in the room when I'm getting sleep paralysis, I can see. If there's people in the room, they would know that I'm getting it, and I can see them. Can somebody make it make sense? Because how am I seeing you when my eyes aren't even open? You'd be thinking I'm sleeping and I'm awake. I'm awake, I can see you, I'm alive, hello! Something wrong about this, because it's not even a dream. I've never had a dream and my room looks exactly the same, so nobody can tell me I was dreaming, because I wasn't. Next story. I know that when you get sleep paralysis, your mind plays tricks on you, so obviously you're gonna see things that aren't really there, but this is the time when I was questioning everything. I was questioning everything because I'm thinking, let me just explain before I was having sleep paralysis, yeah, and I was facing that way, so I couldn't see my bedroom door, which is so annoying when I get sleep paralysis, because I can't see what's behind me. I can just sense everything, and it's irritating. I was like facing this way. Let me just show you. Okay, that's enough, there you go. So I was like that, I was on my side, which doesn't make sense. I get sleep paralysis anywhere I'm lying, I don't understand. I feel like the doctors just want to take me away and I hadn't even done anything. So I was facing that way. I knew I was in sleep paralysis because I couldn't move. It just felt funny behind me. I don't know anyone who's ever felt presence of ghosts or seen it, but like when your head starts to throb and everything, and it's like it's kind of growing and your body starts tingling. I don't know how to explain it, because if you haven't, then everyone will just think that I'm mad. But I swear down, if you have, you know what I'm speaking about. This is what happened. So I could feel something behind me, but I couldn't see it. I'm feeling like hair tickle my neck, but it was like really long weave, so it's obviously my mum, and it was like all up, and she knows that I hate being tickled. Just don't do it. Why you got to tickle me for? I swear down, I will start throwing hands if you try to tickle me. So I could just feel her hair tickling me on my neck. It's like she was doing it on purpose. I couldn't see no face. It's like it was kind of black. So I'm just thinking, what are you doing that for? Like, I couldn't even say it. I was just going, Next thing you know now, so she got irritated because I didn't want to be tickled. So she was trying to play with me. I didn't want to. Please tell me why. I didn't do anything. Why did she just go, boom? I swear to, listen, I don't know what I did. I said I don't know what. When I say, if it was real life, I'd probably be dead now, because I've never seen such a force. The one big old hand just go, boom, in my face. I swear down. I didn't do anything. So she did it. I just went, Nobody was in my room. When I say I thought it was my mum, I got up, there was nobody in the room. I wasn't even awake when it happened. Because there's been so many times when I thought I've seen my mum and it wasn't her. It's been too many times for my liking, and every time I tell her,
I wasn't there, that wasn't me.
it doesn't make no sense. Like, it's like every time I see something, it's probably somebody I know or something that does not seem of this world. It's never a normal looking person if it's not somebody I know. I was just thinking, I was sitting up for very long just like, what the heck just happened? I was just like, I've learned to go straight back to sleep after I've had sleep paralysis because I'll get it again. I have to like get out of my bed or something, walk around, then go back to bed. Best believe I'll be going back to bed by myself in the same bed. This is my room. You're not gonna run me out of my own room. When I say, to this day, I have not forgotten. I thought my mum was hitting me. Always them things trying to be her. Like, what are you trying to be her for? It's all the things you can be. But I swear, if it was me, like if it was trying to be me, I would not be waking. I'll probably have a heart attack in mid-sleep paralysis. I couldn't believe it because why? What did I do? Because why are you touching me? Why are you touching me? I didn't have a bruise or anything afterwards though, but that's so out of order. They really have the audacity to try and put their hands on you. Listen, I can't even do anything because I won't. I won't. Please don't think I will. I don't know whenever you want. Let me start speaking before the start coming. Let me just start. I think I'm gonna end the video because it's just getting out of hand. If you want more, then I'll give you more. But like, those are just the three main ones because I'm just thinking, one, why am I getting sleep paralysis when I'm not even sleeping? Two, why are people hearing me when I'm having sleep paralysis when I'm not even supposed to be able to speak? And three, why is my mum trying to lick me down when I'm having sleep paralysis and it's not even her? Why was she trying to lick? Why was she hitting me is the question. Whatever it was that was trying to mimic my mother really must have something against me because why are you trying to hit me so hard? Imagine if I felt that. Imagine if I could feel it. I probably wouldn't even have a jaw now. Like the hand, twice the size of mine. Imagine the hand like so hard in your face, just in fact, sorry about that. But yes, those are the three stories. Like, I'm not crazy because other people get sleep paralysis too. I'm not mad. Don't think I'm mad because I promise you I'm not mad. It happens. I think people experience it probably like once or twice in their whole life. If you haven't, then good for you. I'm glad for you because you don't want to. People are always like, oh, I want to get sleep paralysis. I'm like, shut your mouth because no, you don't. You think that the people that have it want it. I don't even know. Ever since I came into this stupid room, I must. Ever since I came into this stupid room, I started getting it. And also from because when my brother was in this room, he would get it all the time, and I never knew what it was. I would see him lying on his back just still. He'd be like, I saw you and you didn't even do anything. I didn't know what it was back then. I don't understand what he means. Like, you can see me, but you're not helping me. Hello? It's all mad. If you get it, then you get it. You know. If you don't, you don't know. You just think everybody's crazy. But those are the free sleep paralysis stories. It's wild. It's wild.